Robert Timmins, I want us to speak calmly. I want us to reach understanding. I want you to hear what I say and to appreciate the implications. The bishop is coming.
8 eggs, Minnie, yolks and whites beaten separately. Is it 8 or is it 12? I have had this recipe in my mind since I was 10 years old. Why is it suddenly unclear?
The vicar was most receptive when I made clear to him my request, but I think I may have caused further confusion. He seems to have invited me, but not Thomas.
Oh, heavens.
I think it must be 8 eggs, Mum, because if you was 10 years old, you would remember 12 eggs, because that's 2 years older.
Flour, sifted sugar, washed currants, butter in rose water. Now, we need to put in the dry ingredients by degrees and beat the whole mixture for an hour.
An hour? My poor arms will be... Surely well, Mum.
My difficulty is, should I tell Thomas, or should I return to the vicar to try again, or should I decline the invitation?
Perhaps if you... I wonder... I don't know.
Miss Lane, you always know.
I felt such a strange disturbance in the night. Then when I woke up this morning, my senses were all out of kilter. I don't quite trust myself.
Miss Lane? You do have something for me today.
I'm afraid so. More invoices. Miss Pratt, can I not persuade you to confide to Ruby your testing financial circumstances?
Miss Lane? I am Ruby.
Oh, yes, of course you are.
Testing financial circumstances.
Oh, dear. I seem to have lost my bearings.
How tall do I stand? Tell me, this high? Am I a child? Am I to be treated eternally as a weakling infant? It is not enough that you humiliate me before my neighbours, but you do it secretly. You whisper to them behind my back. My sister is so feeble. My sister is so piteously inadequate that faced with such things as bills, this delicate little nothing of a nobody will instantly collapse into fits of melancholy and hysteria. Do not say, do not dare to say what you always say. I do it for you. Why do you suppose we have such debts? It's because you're making a wonderful job of it. You treat our customers as you treat me. And look where it's landed us. I want to worry. I am entitled to feel fear. You refuse me even that. You must domineer every corner of my life.
Ruby.
Don't call me that. I am Ruth. Ruth, 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 Ruth. Ruth! The name my mother gave me, you even took that away from me. You named me Ruby. I'm your creation. You decided that we must be Pearl and Ruby Pratt of the stores in order to make something of ourselves. Well, what have we made? 2 notorious spinsters. With debts. How much do we owe?
Let me close up the shop first.
Young Laura, since meat joints have bones, they're heavy, see, so do we catch them or let them fall to the ground?
How could I do such a thing?
We do have time to make another one, Mum.
Poor Pearl. Poor Ruby. How can I possibly put this right with them?
Ma'am, you remember the journalist who came here, Daniel Parrish? I thought I saw him on the street. I was certain it was him. It can't be. It was. Do you suppose he might have come back?
Yes.
Oh.
He came into the post office.
And did he ask for me?
He asked for me. We spent some time talking in my private quarters. He wished to make his apologies to me for the articles he wrote.
And then did he ask for me? Or perhaps leave a note? Or say when he might return? Or why he's come back to Candleford? I'm sure he'll call in again soon.
Perhaps.
Minnie, have you seen anything of Daniel? What are you gazing up at?
I did once taste roasted beef, and it was so delicious that I don't want to miss one if it falls from the sky.
I do believe the whole world is out of joint.
Thank you for coming, Pearl, and for giving me this opportunity to make my apologies.
My sister refuses even to speak with me. She is beyond reason.
And it is entirely my fault. You trusted me with the responsibility to deliver the mail only to you, and I failed you in that.
Yes.
I cannot fathom how I came to make such a formidable mistake.
Hopefully, my sister will mope and brood for a day or two, and then perhaps you might impress upon her that you are entirely to blame, and that it was not so much that I wished to conceal matters from her, but that you and I had a functional arrangement.
I simply lost my senses for a moment and mixed up your secrets, giving her the bills in place of her Pontefract correspondence.
Secrets, plural. Correspondence. Pontefract.
I can't believe I did that. Again.
Miss Lane. Who would send my sister licorice?
Oh, Ruby will never forgive me. I will never forgive myself.
A man, a Yorkshire suitor, kept hidden from me.
Miss Lane, splendid news. All is well. The vicar has invited Thomas to tea. We can all relax.
Parcels. Parcels for the poor. Gather here, gather near. In 2 days, gifts will fall from the heavens. Ham on plates, livers and kidneys fried in gravy. Food
You're not here to write about this, are you, sir?
Clothes full of cow's milk.
It would make a rather amusing story.
Mr. Turrell, Twister, we are both reasonable men. I only wish to point out to you that in 2 days' time, the bishop will be here and...
Oh, I know about the bishop. I shan't be exploded when he arrives.
Good. So you understand how it might upset him, distress him even.
It is my mission to tell his reverend about the parcels.
That is not possible.
Oh, but it is, because every time that there is a dignitary visits, the vicar pays me threepence to open the gate, see, as the carriage arrives. So I shall take my possibility to speak with the bishop concerning the heavenly arrivals.
There's nothing I can say that will dissuade you, is there?